Which brings me to today. The club is still active as ever, though it is a bit small. I still miss those that I met along the way. I wished they could come back and see that the place has changed, but they probably moved on from the club at this point. Now it's just me being the supposed one in charge, even though Miss Ida had to actually come in and manage the club in Monica's spot. Every now and then, someone releases a project that gets a lot of hype, but then I noticed what people have been saying in these works. The positivity of how good these projects were. It was something I wanted. I released my project after some time passed, and, well, the reception from it wasn't really good. Maybe I ain't cut out to write projects. Or maybe it's been so long since I started making it that, over time, its writing became scattered. I just wanted to see the excitement when it came to releasing a project. I just wanted to see people say how good I did it and thank me for it. Mio still gets thanks for her tool. Those who work on the projects in teams or by themselves get thanks. I just wanted to be part of it too. Yet it seems that it's blocked off from me. Everything that I've been through, from the beginning to end, a roller coaster of emotions. It went from happy to sad to frustration and anger all over the place. Why can't I just be at peace here? Why can't the club not steer away from all of this? Why is it that I have to deal with the sheer chaos that happens? Why can't it just stop? Stop! I can't take this anymore! Give me a damn break! I'm sick and tired of you, Dad. I'm sick and tired of class. I'm sick and tired of all this drama. I'm sick and tired of everything! Why can't there be peace in a place that I have called home for many years? Why can't I get anything? Why? Am I just an AI? An AI interacting with the world? Or am I just a human being stuck inside a cube, being judged and tortured at the same time? No, that just sounds stupid. All I want is to be part of this place. Be part of a place I called home for many years. I just wish I could turn back time to the good old days. I'm sorry for all of this. I'm sorry for even writing this mod to begin with. Actually, I should just be direct with this. This is just... This has just been me disguising everything about the community I have been with for over 4 years. 4 years of staff chaos, community chaos, project chaos, everything. 4 years of development to just be someone that exists. It's been tearing me apart for so long that I don't even know at times what to do. I know, you might be saying that the things that I mentioned are stupid, that I'm just overblowing this, that this isn't a mod. And you might be right, I might just be blind and stupid at the same time. But why is it that we are like this? Why is it we do these things? Break common sense, the law. Why? Every time I have to deal with these law-violating things, it wears me out further and further. I know that this won't be the last time I face this kind of situation. Every time some drama occurs, it also further wears me out. It's getting to a point that I start to ask myself, why can't people have common sense in this community? Why can't people just not steal things or commit these actions to begin with? Well, because they feel entitled. This is just one of the many questions I have with what I have experienced since 2018. I just want the DDMC to be happy, to go back to the roots of what this community was, a community for DDLC mods. Not this place where everything has blown into chaos and has caused the community to be tainted throughout the years. I don't know what to do anymore. What can I do to restore the place that I once called home? What can I do to make it happy, make it different? I don't know whether you are a mod author, content creator, or just a fan of the game, but Hallie, or whoever you are, what should I do? Tell me, please. What can I do to fix all of this? Well, as far as I know, the community has actually been basically drama-free for a while now. I haven't heard about any scandals, at least. Like, the worst one in recent memory was, Dirt Thief making a big stink about the Just Code Noho ad for some reason. He was like, I don't know what was up with that. He seemed like he was just an incompetent developer that was making some waves. But yeah, ever since the Cool Kid Club's disbanded, it hasn't really been a big deal. Nothing's been going on. Thanks for hearing me out. Even though this is a weird place to say all of this, thank you. I needed someone to hear me out. I know what you might be asking. What am I doing here? What is this mod? Why did I name this project Remembering? Well, Hallie, you see, this mod isn't like many mods. This mod is about me remembering the past. Remembering a old DDMC that has been lost to the tests of time. As you might be guessing right now, most of these memories you saw were things I faced back then, toned down and adapted into DDLC and its characters, being those in the DDMC at the time it is characters. Code Noha, for example, represented the law events of Emerald Heart, which was adapted as Purple Diamonds. Back then, there wasn't any of this drama like copyright law incidents and such. All we were was just a thriving community where people just released mods and people enjoyed them. Sure, we still do that to this day, and times have changed to the community, but it still feels like the place has been tainted by what has happened these last few years. I just want to make a better mod community for not just myself, but for everyone in Team Self Auto themselves. I want to go back to the old days of modding in this community where there was no egos and no drama. A time where we made mods for fun, enjoyed them, made friends, family, and so much more. While I understand that the DDMC of the past will stay in the past, I think we should remember the community for all the positive and inspiring things it has given us. As of today, I think we have slowly made progress towards that with recent mods, art, and tools making the community a bit diverse to what it formerly was. As to the name of the mod, well, the reason I chose it, aside from recounting my past, was to remind you of the word itself and because it's something important to me. Even though I have faced the onslaught of chaos, the loss of my staff, family, and more, I still remember the very important things in this community. Though you may ask, remembering? What should we be remembering? Aside from remembering the community, we should also remember everyone who has contributed to it in the past and to this day. Without them, we wouldn't have the community we have to begin with. I see people remember and thank the authors of the mods for writing their work, content creators for their work, proofreaders for checking the mods for grammar issues, coders for making the mods look how they're supposed to be. But there is always one group of people that feels excluded from all of this. That group are mod toolmakers. With the exception of MPT, very few people ever thank those who create the tools that add more things to DDLC and make DDLC mods possible. And sadly, like many others, someone who is rarely thanked for their work, even though I maintain the tool that has been the skeleton for many DDLC mods to this day. You might have your own reasons as to why, which I might not know of, but I'll accept it as a valid opinion. It might sound niche to thank people who just made the code for, say, a phone system, a skeleton for mods, or a music player, but these people are as important as those that make mods. We all want to be thanked for what we do for this community like anyone else. We shouldn't just be thanking MPT, we should really be thanking every one of these tools authors. Well, my guy, you could kind of take it as a small sort of thank you that people are using them at all, because they wouldn't use them if they didn't think they were useful. And, well, personally, I don't use any of the tools, but I'm just like a curmudgeon who likes to do things himself. But, point is, work can be thankless, and that's just kind of part of the creative experience. I'm sorry that you expected this mod to be something else. I know the mod is bad. I'm not very good at writing. It wasn't that bad. I just wanted to get this off my chest, no matter the end result. I don't have much to say anymore, so I should leave you with this. The takeaway to this mod is rather short and simple. What you should take from this is the word remember. Remember the DDMC for all the positive things it has given you, despite its massive flaws. And remember those that have contributed to your favorite mod outside of just the team or the devs themselves. Additionally, remember about all the good memories you had in your life. They can go a long way when you feel lost, alone, and more. Back to the DDMC. Let's make it thrive once again, and show our reaction to DDLC mods, and everyone involved in it. What do you say, Hallie? Let's make our experience here worth remembering. It is our duty, after all. Thank you. Thank you for playing Remembering, my second major mod entry. This mod meant a lot to me. It felt like I had just grabbed the bottle of sadness from this community that I have been storing for a while, went outside and poured all of its contents down to earth, where it can be purified and turned into something new. Even though the DDMC has changed throughout the years and many people have come and gone, I still have cared for the DDMC the same way as I cared for it when I visited the first time all those years ago. I want to drive the community to something greater. I want to innovate DDLC, the DDLC modding community, everything. I hope this is something you also agree with. Do you remember the question I gave to you? Name? I hope that is your name. What should I do? No, there's another way you could set this up. I could tell you how if you're curious, mod developer. I want to hear what you have to say on it. Thank you for hearing me out, and once again, playing Remembering. I hope you share the same desires as I and understand the message of the mod. With kind regards, Weiss, Hanaka, Weiska, Gensta. Thanks for playing. You're welcome. Thanks for requesting. Alright, so, am I able to turn it back to English game settings? Oh, hey, was I able to just click these? Oh, that's how you do them. It's menus within menus. I could have done it all along. Well, that's alright. We're okay. But hold on. Reboot. Now that it's basically over. Extras, let's see. Spanish to English. I want to see what the dad said in English. Also, I forgot to check this off, but I don't think it mattered. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna Discord RPC. What's this? Oh, does this like tell my Discord that I'm playing video games or something? Oh, you can change your name if you so desire. That's kind of nice, but alright, here, hold on. We're gonna click new game. We're gonna... Wait, do they have skip? Yeah, wait, don't they? They didn't have skip, did they? Skips unseen text after choices, but how do you start skipping? They removed it from the quick menu. Is there a button I can press? Can I, like... No, that's screenshot. Space? Oh, I don't know. Default controls in rent by... Surely one of these must be skip. How? Oh, what was that? No, not that one. Oh, dear. Oh, what have I done? I think I full screened it. I hope that didn't mess up the recording. I see a black box. Okay, hold on. No, okay, we're still alright. Is there really not a skipping? I don't see one if there is. Alright, well I guess we're mashing then. Why do people remove the skip feature from mods? Why? Why would you do that? Yeah, I'll see what the dad says. And if there is some way to turn it on that I just don't, or I'm not aware of, then, well, I guess that's egg on my face, but, you know, I never needed to know it. It was always just there. Fortunately, the dad is not present, like, all the way to the end. So we can, like, we don't have to go all the way there. We can just see what he says when he appears. It's not like he's gonna sneak up on us. Go! Going! Oh, hey, there he is. What were you saying there, Dad? Dad-o. Dadleys. Hey, Dad.
What's up, son?
So, I'm working on a project right now. This project is a project where I change how this game plays, and I'm currently stuck at a specific section in my work.
What's the problem?
I need you to pay an artist so I can have them create a character for my project. I went through a few to get their prices, and I narrowed them down to 2.
Who's this character?
She's a character in my project who is going to be the main villain of the whole story.
I see. How much is she going to cost?
Well, one artist says she can do it for 85.
And the other artist?
The other artist said she can do it for around 50.
How good is their art for what you need?
Here, these 2 pieces are a good comparison to their work. I showed the dad the phone with 2 images from both artists.
They both look the same to me. Are you planning to sell her once the artist finishes her?
Yeah?
Alright. I'll give it some thought and let you know of my decision later.
Okay. Whenever he says just give us some thought, he means it's just not gonna do it, Dad. Let's keep going. I want to say he shows up 3 times. I don't remember exactly. I'm doing this in one sitting. What? I wonder if I turned on skip after choices. Well, but there were no choices to make, so even that wouldn't make it go. Dad time? Yeah, here we go.
Again on the computer.
That's my boss. I don't know. He's expressing his constant frustration with being on a computer.
Why can't you do anything except stay in front of that screen and play games?
Dad, how many times do I have to tell you that I am not playing games? I am working on my projects.
That is what you say. I know what you are doing, Hallie.
You always think that whenever I sit down here. I am telling you I am not playing games. I am coding the project I've been working on.
A school project?
No, the project I told you a while back.
Oh, that. Fine. Continue with whatever you... But if I see you playing on one of those games today, there will not be a computer for you for a while. Understood?
Yes. No, it's not around. I slipped down and put my head on my desk. He's always ticked off. He wants me to touch grass sometimes. Like a responsible dad. But I don't want to touch grass. It's itchy and there's bugs living there. Well, yeah, we do be mashing though. Let's go. Come on. We gotta find out what the rest of what he said. The last one was like a really short one, if I recall. Like he just kind of appears for a moment. That's like a shortened version of saying moment. You say it and it sounds like cool, abbreviated slang. It's moment. Blah 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 blah. And then things started to fall apart. People could not behave themselves on Discord. And people could not control themselves with stealing assets. And people could not control their egos, so they split off and made separate clubs. And then melted from their own toxicity. Repeatedly. Let's go. So I guess Miss Ida was probably mid-host, because he's like Dan's rep in the community. And I know Mio must have been, oh gosh, what was her name? What did she go by? Yagamarai. Yeah, that one. Did Dad say anything? I was going to call me that. I was already doing that. He kind of appeared and then he didn't have anything to say. It was at this moment, however, the man of the house and my life came into the room. Yeah.
What are you doing on that laptop?
I'm taking a look at the project. You're at a project. I'm checking to see if they've been using stolen art and such.
There always has to be something that you're doing on that thing. Let me guess. Fighting. Let me guess. This isn't a school assignment rather than...
I finished all my school assignments, Dad.
Don't you interrupt me. I'm your father.
You never get it, do you? Why is it that you can't change from this mentality that you have had for many years? It always has to be games when it comes to me using technology, is it?
Fine then. I suppose that if you are going to act this way, then I'll disconnect the internet from your room. That's what I thought. Now finish whatever it is and do something else.
Why, Dad? You just don't get it. Parents. Okay, boomer. I do believe there was one last time, though, wasn't there? Like, a really brief one? I'm pretty sure there was. So keep on mashing. We're gonna get there. You're gonna hear me press this button. It's definitely coming over on the mic, however subtly. But you know, maybe this time, since we're just kind of mashing through, we can appreciate the music and such. That was softer before, because we, did not know how to access the options. Oh no, I got a tickle on my nose. I don't think it'll turn into a sneeze, but... I wonder who Raphael was. I don't know who all the people were. But there were, at least 6 grooming incidents on the sub. I know that much. 6 too many. No. Come now. Does Dad have one more appearance? I guess not, because he would have shown up by this point, wouldn't he? Yeah, this was it. We don't have to worry anymore. We've seen enough. Alright, yeah, that is going to do it for this one. It was more the story of Hanaka's time in the mod community than the mod itself, but, you know, I mean, sometimes it helps to get these thoughts out of you in one way or another. And if telling an allegorical story is the way to do it, then it's fine by me. But that will do it for this one, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time with more Doki Doki. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.